All right, I am live on YouTube, so I'll give everybody a moment to hop on in here. But Bitcoin was looking great, and then it's not looking great at the moment. But it bounced back. So it dumped. It was over $59,000, bounced back, and I expect things to continue to. I just expect to be a good month. Hey, November is closing in 3 hours, so we've got that going for us, which sounds fine to me. So, all right, hello, everybody. Let's see, Cesar, Becky, Andy, Jacob, Noor. Hey, Florino, what's up, man? Been a while. Hello, Alan. I have not looked at ACH. No, I haven't. Nope. So eventually I will. Great to me. What? I'm not sure what you're saying. Lampard Tolak. Um, all right. Let's see. Any chance of bearish vibes? I mean, I'm looking at what people are doing. People are taking money off of exchange or crypto off of exchanges. They are, the supply is getting more liquid. I would say that until I see some kind of reversal of that, I'm going to be a bull. So the thing that I've noted, the thing that I'm seeing is like, how did we get from 29K to 69K? Well, the volume was lower. The volume was low. And so we just had a series what is it? Oh my goodness, I'm totally blanking right now. A series of short squeezes. And so that's what drove us up, along with the expectations that we were going to go much higher. But that was all on low volume. And so I'm seeing illiquid supply increase, but volume low. So in my opinion, that would equate to a slower climb than what a lot of us were expecting. So I am live on YouTube, everybody, on TikTok. So let's see. Afternoon, Darren. Hello, Roxy. Hello, William, Thomas, Crypto Professor, Andrea. See autocorrect. Okay. See. Great to see. Oh, okay. Yes. All right. Do you even still have stocks? I was wondering in GME. Yep. I still have my GameStop. I still have my GameStop shares. I don't know what to say about the mother of all short squeezes. I have not paid attention to it. My mind has been on crypto. So hello, Afmos. Things are going well. Let's see. Is ETH outperforming Bitcoin? It's about time. I think December is time for Ethereum to outperform Bitcoin. Yes. What would you get on KuCoin? Haka, Xcur, Fractal. There's probably some other ones. Curve, Smooth Love Potion. So what's up, Nick? Any news on release date for EIP 4488? I have not heard about EIP 4488 as far as a release date is concerned, but the sooner the better. So ETH carrying right now. Yeah. What's up, T? Hello, Geoff. So will ETH see some resistance? I don't know. I mean, I think we're going to see an all-time high for ETH in December. So above $5,000, the all-time high. We're $100 or so away from the all-time high. So yeah, we'll see. Fan Nissan, I'm well. How are you? Hello, Board Surfer. What do you think of December? Slow climb. I'm not expecting an end in December anymore. Not anymore. Not expecting a blow off top. I just think that we're gonna climb. So, all right, everyone on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube. Look up World War Bitcoin and join in the fun on YouTube. So. Do you think it matters that if the stock market has a big correction? Yes, it does. The thing is, I don't think we're going to see a big correction in the stock market. Even with this FUD with Jerome Powell today, I don't think we're going to see a big correction in the stock market in the next year or two, or maybe even longer than that. And I know that sounds kind of scandalous for me to say, but listen, I've been, from 2010 to, I don't know, for several years, I expected a stock market crash. And it never came, and so, a lot of time can go by before the stock market crashes, but it will crash. I'm just saying, I'm not saying like today or a month from now or a year from now even. So thoughts on Casta. I don't know what Casta is. Sell point on ETH. This is the only TikTok question I've answered. Hop on over to YouTube, but I'm not selling my ETH before 5 figures. Not at all. Nope. So Gala, I don't know anything about Gala. So let's see. Give me 1 second. Um, all right, all right. Let's see. Maybe a big crash in 2028. Um, all right, other layer ones. I mean, so what do you mean other than Bitcoin and Ethereum? I'm not sure. Why not just consider the crypto for the crypto and not the layer? I don't think layer ones are going to pump in comparison to layer twos or whatever else. So yeah, Mitchell, thank you. Let's see, beautiful brother, love the videos, man. You're great in my eyes. Thank you, Shmeeb. Also, I did have a question about Hey Thor happening. Do you think it's likely to see triple digits? I don't know much about that at all. So if no blow off top, how drastic a bear market? That's a good question, and I keep breaking my rule that I'm live on YouTube, and that's why you can't see me on TikTok. But there wouldn't be a huge one, you know. There would just be many bear markets like there was over the summer, and then I think we'd wake up to the fact that things are different. So let's see, XRP to $2-3 in December. Maybe it just depends on how high Bitcoin. How high Bitcoin goes. So, hello, Infogamer TV. Do you think all this slow accumulation that we'll see an even bigger pop to the upside? With all this slow accumulation that we'll see an even bigger pop. It's possible, yeah. You know, if it takes late into 2022 or something, then I could see a much higher top than what a lot of us were expecting. So, I mean, ENS. Your first message was retracted, Farah, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, but hello. Thoughts on AMP, VThor, and Anchor? I like all of them. AMP 50 cents, VThor. I'm not sure. I like VChain, so I like VThor, but I don't pay attention to the price of VThor. And then Anchor, I could see going to $1. So ADA $3 to $4 in December. I don't know about that, Fan Nissan. ADA needs to get some resuscitation, but at the same time, I think ADA is a really good buy right now. All the fear that's going on with ADA, I'm like, yeah, sign me up. All right, how do you think layer ones will perform in December? I think those will be the best performing ones. I know a lot of people are pointing out or saying Web 3.0, which no, I mean, I think it's going to be a lot of layer ones. So. CVO says that Ethereum has the potential to peak in around 60 days. What are your thoughts? Potentially. My guess would be no, but yeah, sure, it's possible. So, Alex, you see that Christmas coin existing past Christmas. I could see there being a pump up to Christmas, and if not, I mean, it'll exist. It just depends. We'll see. You know, I want to see what happens over this month. So, I was live on TikTok earlier today, so I'm now focusing on YouTube. Just for those of you on TikTok, graph. I don't have any graph predictions. My friend CVO Crypto says $10 to $20, or sorry, $20 to $25 for the graph. Oh yeah, Coin 360 is frozen right now, which is why I'm not on that website. Gala should be a good project. I don't know anything about Gala. So if you had 20K, let's see. Oh man, I'm getting behind. Would you invest it all at once after a year of the peaks or gradually through the 2 to 3 years of the bear market? I would invest it all at once, but then I would switch it around. So there's certain cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin, which I think you could buy around the same time. And then I would, you'd see some gains in those, and then I'd transfer those over to other cryptocurrencies. That's a first. I've never gotten that question. I think that's a really good question. Good afternoon, Caesar. Thoughts on Rose? Yeah, I don't know anything about Rose. So have you checked out Telcoin? What are your thoughts? I've checked it out a little bit. I get my cues from 360 Trader on Twitter. And I know he's really bullish on it. I mean, I would guess that my predictions for Telcoin are lower than his. I mean, I'm thinking like 10, 20 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if he thought much higher. So joined kind of late, everything looking good as of now. I mean, things were looking great earlier today. Then Jerome Powell had to open his mouth, and now we saw a dump. But, we're back down to prices we saw yesterday, so not worried about it. So some PKN, what? ADA touched 200 moving average weekly, so should pump like crazy. Maybe. I mean, it takes its cues from Bitcoin. So should I pull out a mana, rebuy in later, or will I pump some? I don't think you should pull out a mana. I would say if you're holding mana, hold on to it, because it could certainly go much higher. Have you gotten into any of the metaverse type coins? I've gotten into, I own Mana and I own Sand. And yeah, those have done very well. My Mana has 10x'd. I took profits on it. I sold, I don't remember how much I sold. I think it was a total of like 40%. And I'm going to hold on the rest until maybe the end of the run. So got my initial out of HBAR and Matic today, but those are small bags for me. I kind of want to put it back in. What do you think? Why not go to something else, put it in something else? Should I sell my XRP and go in somewhere else? How much XRP do you own? That's the question. If you're 100% in XRP, then I would say go, spread it out. If that's like 5% of your portfolio, just hold on to it. What are you expecting for the first few days of December? First few days, my guess is that those first few days will be good days. But we'll see. We'll see. When would you start taking profits on alts? Like, would you wait till double your money? Would you take it if it's less than double? Not necessarily less than double. I would say, I'd say around a triple, I would start taking some profits. So, answered that. Thoughts on Shiba Inu? Have 7 million shares. I'm not a huge fan of Shiba Inu, but like, it looks like it's not dead, or I think the fear with Shiba Inu was that whale, and I think that's subsided and it could go higher from here. It's a little too risky for me in comparison to other things that I think are much less risk but could offer similar returns. So Hero in December, I think up. I don't have any price predictions. Any Crow predictions? I'll just say $1.50. How about that? So. How do you think Polkadot will do in December? Chances it'll hit $60. I mean, it all depends on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will go beyond its all-time high in December. So, Polkadot could hit $60. That's a little bit higher than its all-time high. So you think as of now, Layer 1 over Web 3? I haven't really thought much about it, Ashan. The thing that I'll say is, a lot of people are talking about Web 3 as like the next big pump after Metaverse. And it depends, I think when we see the real pump, what usually happens is it's the bigger ones followed by Ethereum, so Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then major alts, and then minor alts, and so there's not a whole lot of Web3 cryptocurrencies that are major alts. So if Bitcoin just moves slow and there's never blow off top, when would we know that alt season is starting and when will it end? Look for euphoria. There will be a euphoristic time. I don't know if that's a word, but look for the euphoria. So the thing that kind of threw me off in May was I was expecting a double top like in 2013, and we didn't quite get that. Bitcoin didn't have a blow off top in May. It was a 13-week rounded top, but then we saw there were tons of signs everywhere for that euphoria. Dogecoin. I remember the day Dogecoin got up from like 6 cents to 19 cents, and I was like, this is not good. But I was waiting for Bitcoin. And so, but the euphoria surrounding Doge in the spring was insane. And so like misplaced euphoria. You don't see it with Bitcoin, look for it in other places. Right now, I really don't see that kind of euphoria, the kind of end of run euphoria that you usually see. I saw, and even I don't see that kind of euphoria that we saw in May. May was like the sampler, it was the appetizer, but euphoria, the kind of euphoria that typically ends bull runs is much more intense than that. Does the rule always apply that alts will pump after about a month or later Bitcoin has its pump and starts to crash? And yes, I mean, that is what happened in May. It's just that Bitcoin, like Ethereum, I would say Ethereum went parabolic and then crashed. So it happened with a lot of other cryptos, but it didn't happen with Bitcoin. So thoughts on Web3 coins? People are saying it's the next big thing, which makes me a little bit skeptical, but we'll see. So what should I do with ADA? Getting angry with it? I think you should hold on to it. That kind of anger, that kind of fear, that's typically a bad time to sell. So hello, Jay Khan. If bear market doesn't hit as hard, then should I be getting Solana now? I would wait a little bit. Yeah. I wanted to wait till the bear market to really stack my bag. I think that we will see a bear market. And I think we're going to see highs, and I think we're going to see a bear market. And in that bear market, my live streams will have like 20 people in them, and people will have forgotten about crypto and say that's dead. I know that that's kind of like unimaginable right now, but yeah, it won't happen. Or it will happen. It won't happen. I'm trying to read comments and comment at the same time. So, all right. For those of you on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. I was live on TikTok earlier. Now I'm focusing on YouTube. ETH prediction by the end of the year. I don't know, like 5,500. How about that? All right. John McCarthy. I hope to gain a lot of weight. Yep. I would like to gain weight too. $1,000 into ADA right now or Litecoin. I would say Litecoin. What would need to happen for stable coins to go to zero? I don't know. That's an interesting question. Hey, what's up, the Geek Chief? I hope you're well. What's the latest crypto, bro? I'm just chilling, waiting for it, and it's coming, hopefully. What's the latest on crypto? I don't know. I mean, I'm not expecting a peak in December anymore. That's what I'll say. And I'm expecting a slow climb. So I see a floor, and I see that floor rising. And I don't know exactly where that floor is, but I mean, 53,000 looks like a good floor, but that floor is rising. But then I also see a ceiling at like 60, the $60,000 range where people aren't as eager to buy Bitcoin at least. And I see that ceiling rising a little bit, but once that floor gets up to where the ceiling is, I expect things to go higher and, no concerns about that $69,000, that people will be eager to buy $60,000 Bitcoin. Any chance that Quant and Solana won't go lower than 200-ish in the bear market? I mean, maybe, but I think they will. So is HBAR backed by Korean digital currency all hype? Is HBAR backed Korean digital currency all hype? I don't know. My XRP is around 20%. Hold or somewhere else. You still think it has the potential for $6 to $8? I do, yes. I said $8 to $10, by the way, but yeah, maybe. How about you sell half of your XRP, get into something else? So has XCur pumped yet? I don't think it has. No. So where do you HBAR? You can get on Voyager. Did you watch Blockchain Backer vid today? He says the peak is here for Bitcoin. Your thoughts, please. Interesting. I did not see his video. So here's the thing that I'll say about him. I'm fine with him saying that. But the direction that he thinks Bitcoin is going is insane. Like there's no way Bitcoin is going to the teens. Like he thinks it's going to the teens at the bear market bottom, and he thinks it's going to take several years, like 2 or so years. So I mean, he can think it's the peak. That's good. I want him to realize that he's wrong sooner rather than later. So. I'm trying to buy a car. I need quick profits. What do I do? No, I can't. I don't answer questions like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm more of a long-term person, and I'm not the person you go to for quick profits. I'd recommend Crypto Weatherman. I'd recommend CVO Crypto, something like that. When is the real pump? Later. Mana thoughts. I mean, I think it's going to $10 to $15. I think it's been really hot lately. So. Hey, Crypto Weatherman, it's clean, not hype. I'm not sure what you're saying, Crypto Weatherman. Are you talking about HBAR? Because I was just reading an HBAR comment. I'm live on YouTube, by the way, so I'm surprised that I even saw your comment on TikTok. All right, go to Web3 cryptos. Man, it's so many questions about Web3 today. I mean, I could see Internet Computer doing well. Anchor, IOTA, but people don't, those are all boring to people. So we'll see. Let's see. Thoughts on MTV. Don't know about either of those. With everything going on with inflation and most assets at an all-time high, expect a black swan event to occur within the next couple of years. If it hasn't happened by the bear market bottom, should we still buy? Yes. Stake. Yes. I'll be here with you in the bear market. All right, Geek Chief. Is Solana a must buy for the next bull run? I think so. That's one that I will be buying a lot of in the bear market. So I'll be one of the 20 people in your lives. Thank you, Andrea. You think people will forget again? Yes, I do. Yep. I think people will forget again. Yeah. You think ETH is going to gain 1,000 to 1,500 next 30 days? Yes, I do. I mean, it's gained $600 in the last 2 days. So I could see ETH gaining 1,000 to 1,500 in the next 30 days. Yeah. 1K into Sushi Swap, good. It depends on your portfolio. I think Sushi Swap is fine. So yeah, I honestly cannot wait to get out of my alts and start preparing for the bear market. Yeah, it's stressful, isn't it? Because you don't actually have conviction on those, and I'm not calling you out on that. I have 40% of my portfolio in alts, other than, aside from Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I really want to sell those high and not be holding those in the bear market. So yeah, I can't wait to get out of them as well. When do you think is a good time for Mara and Riot puts? January, February, maybe. I'm not. I wouldn't touch it until I see six-figure Bitcoin. It just depends on when that happens. And if it doesn't happen ever, or if it doesn't happen until next halving, just don't buy Marathon or Riot puts. If you had $1,000, what would you put into low cap Telcoin? How old am I? I'm 39. Do you think newer government restrictions will take some of these higher interest rate opportunities away? John, somebody asked me that earlier. I don't know who did, but yeah, I could definitely see that. It just depends, so Coinbase had offered 4% APY on USD coin, and then they stopped because the government cracked down on them. And so what's preventing them from cracking down on Celsius, on BlockFi, and other things like that? So Ocean Protocol pumped today. Okay, good. I own a little bit of Ocean, but anyway, very bold speak. BC Backer is one of the best out there. I'm sure you would agree. Yeah, I do agree. I just there are certain things that he says that I'm like, that's not, it's outside of the rules of Bitcoin. Like, that's never happened before, what he's talking about. And he's not doing his Fibonacci levels based off of 4-year halving cycles. He's doing it off of something else that nobody else does. And so it's like, if he's right, then everyone else is wrong. And like, even like people who hate Bitcoin, they're wrong. So there's something off about what and I love the blockchain backer. I love his perspective, but there's something off about the way he's looking at Bitcoin right now. Do you hold until the bull run is ending, or do you take profits along the way? I take profits along the way. Yeah. Solana to overtake ETH in the long term, not in market cap. I don't think so. Want to get in on stock market once we hit bear market so you can do videos on them after the bear. Maybe. I'm not a huge stock market guy. So I don't want to, my name is Andrea, is it Andrea? Yeah. So I don't want to like be misleading or anything. I mean, I was really big into GameStop earlier this year, but it's like, I'm more of a crypto guy than stocks. So since all this new money is flowing into crypto, do you think we will have a short bear market or just run sideways for a short period of time? I mean, it's going to be shorter. It'll be shorter. As far as how long, I can't really give an answer to that. But, I mean, the bull run, the 2013 run was about a year, exactly a year. The 2017 one, 2016, 2017 was a year and a half. And then now we're at a year and 7 months or so. So maybe it's going to go 2 years. And then it'll be a shorter amount of time between the peak and the next halving. So I'm a little new to crypto. Can you explain what it means for crypto to be decentralized? And is it a problem that Solana is centralized? Decentralized means that there's no one central authority making the decisions. So like, let me think of something that is centralized. I don't know, let's just say if Vitalik Buterin was the only one making all the decisions with Ethereum, and it was just him, and he was doing all the coding and everything, that would be a centralized cryptocurrency. But yeah, it's something that's decentralized is run by large groups of people. With Bitcoin, it's the miners, and it's 51% miner agreement has to happen. And so, there's if 51% if one person or entity got control of 51% of the mining capability, which will never happen, then Bitcoin would no longer be decentralized. So, and is a problem that Solana is centralized? No, it's not. Let's see. You see ETH at 5,500 by the end of this month. This month is November, so I don't, but I could see ETH at $5,500 by the end of December. A few other YouTubers are saying Bitcoin could drop again down to 53K level. Your thoughts? Yeah, that's where the bull market support band is right now, so I could see that. I don't think so. I mean, it could. I think that's what they're saying, right? It could drop down to $53,000, and so maybe this Federal Reserve FUD is kind of contributing to that. We'll see. We'll see. So that would be my floor right now, is the bull market support band. Any timeline on the course? I'm done with the videos. I need to finish the website. So, except I will continue to add videos throughout the existence of the course. So, all right, best buys today, I would stick large cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, top 20. And what I would wait for is for Bitcoin to climb to its all-time high, break through it, and then have a confirmed hold above the all-time high. And then I would transition to altcoins. Because what if the blockchain backer's right? He's a smart guy. And so what if the peak is already in? Then what? Then you're going to buy some small cap crypto and it's going to lose 99% of its value. And I don't want that to happen. So, all right, Andrea. I have a cousin named Andrea. I actually do. If a country bought 17 million Bitcoin, could they manipulate the price? Jimmy, if a country was actually able, there's no way a country could actually buy 17 million Bitcoin. There's more than 4 million Bitcoin lost forever. And Satoshi's wallet has 1 million in it. As far as I know, he's not ever going to touch that. There's plenty of people who are diamond handed. So if they bought 17 million Bitcoin, if they actually were able to, that would drive up Bitcoin's price. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. It would drive up Bitcoin's price to something like 9 figures. There's no way they could do it. So in your video today, you said you realize people replay your lives. I always reroute so I can hear what I missed. Oh, nice. All right. Thank you so much. You've helped me out a ton. Excellent. Thank you, Zed. ETH 5,500 by the end of December. If that's the case, I'll buy now. I mean, that's one man's word. I just think we're going to go higher. And I think ETH will hit an all-time high, which, it's pretty close to its all-time high right now. A little under $100 less than its all-time high. So could it go to 5,500? That's only not $850 from here. I could see that. Really laggy. Sorry. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Why do you think more well-known coins are taking longer to pump, like AMP, XRP, and HBAR? The same thing happened last time around. XRP, I don't know about AMP and HBAR. XRP pumped at the very end, like the last month. It had 2 huge pumps. So my question to you is, swapping VeChain to XLM a better idea than holding? No. You're planning on when to sell your Litecoin often on the way up. All right, only have 600 to 700 in VeChain. Yeah, I would say hold on to it. All right, a little late to the party. Everybody's, hello, William. Hello. Again, I am live on YouTube. For those of you on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. I was live on TikTok earlier today. Hop on over to YouTube, and I will gladly answer your questions there. So Crow, I gave a 50-cent prediction for Crow, and now I would say $1.50. Since it's at 70 cents, it got up to 90 cents. So anyway, all right. I am actually caught up to the chat on YouTube where I am live. So cool stuff. Let me check. All right, blockchain backer. As discussed in today's videos, at the end of the 2013 and 2017 bull runs, we saw the same phenomenon occur as we are seeing in 2021. If this level is to hold like in 2013 and 2017, we could see the most epic of bull runs for the altcoin market as we did in those years. That he just tweeted that 3 minutes ago. So if he's right, all right, there we go. If the blockchain backer is right and we've reached Bitcoin's peak, like somebody asked me about, then we're going to see a huge run for altcoins. And okay, if we see a huge run for altcoins, then we'll revisit things, and I will probably encourage you to be far more cautious and take profits. So let's see. You would never consider taking profits on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hold on a second. I missed a comment here. You would never consider taking profits on Bitcoin and Ethereum, correct? I would take profits on Ethereum. Right now, not Bitcoin. Based on ETH's performance, do you think Bitcoin still dictates the market? Yes. Can ETH dictate the market? It certainly can, but Bitcoin is going to do most of the dictating. So, I mean, even there was some fake news one day that Walmart was going to accept Litecoin, and Litecoin pumped, and then everything pumped with Litecoin. So Litecoin can sometimes dictate the market. So can you make a new predictions vid? Your word is gold. Thank you, Mike. My dollar amounts have not changed. My timelines have for now. So Crow, a good buy right now. It might be a good buy right now. I mean, it topped out at 90 cents. Now it's at 70 cents. I would say maybe wait a little bit longer. So actually, good teacher, do you have a Discord? Somebody set up a Discord for me, and I'm going to look into getting that set up. But I might be partnering with some other people who already have a Discord. So whatever the case, I'll have a Discord. Have you heard about Rocket Coin launching tonight? I have not. And I don't know anything about Boost. So sorry, Andrea. I'd wait till 35. Wow. Okay. Thoughts on IOTEX? I don't know anything about IOTEX. Let's see. HBAR long-term hold. For me it is, but I don't have a ton of HBAR. So let's see. Let's get back over here. I was thinking of selling 1 out of 3 ETH I'm holding when it gets to 5 figures, but I'm not sure I want to because of ETH 2.0. I got into ETH cheap, 5K for 3 ETHs. Okay. It's okay if you sell some. You don't have to don't do what I do. I'm going to sell maybe 10% of mine. So ETH is running today. Yes, it is. Crypto total market cap by 2030, maybe 100 trillion. That sounds where I would put it. Yeah. Source One Creation, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Bitcoin has never peaked in November, though. Same reason why we find it hard to validate a lengthened cycle. It peaked on November 30th of 2013. So, I mean, that was the last day of November. So ETH price has more than doubled since I got in. It's a good time to take out my initial. I'm never going to complain if you decide to take profits. So maybe you should. I'm not taking any profits on my Ethereum. Not at all. So what have you staked for the highest APY? Pancake swap token at 147%. Right now it's at 75 or something like that. So just applied for the Crow Visa card. Hope it's worth it. I hope so too. Yeah. Best wallet to use. I have a bunch of different ones. There's no one that I prefer. It used to be Voyager. I mean, I still like Voyager. But I don't know. I like a lot of them. People give a like. Thank you. Smash up that like button. I want to buy ETH right now if it's going to 5,500, but I'm scared it's not going to do that. This is not financial advice, Michael. Do your own research. That's all I'll say. Best coin to buy right now, I would say Litecoin. What's your pros and cons of putting $1,000 on one coin versus 1,000 on 10 coins? My pros would only be for the 10 coins. I would rather do 10 coins, $100 each on 10 coins. And it's really nice when like maybe the whole market is lagging or your one favorite cryptocurrency is lagging, but then all of a sudden you see Mana is pumping like crazy. That's really, I do enjoy that a lot. So when you take profits, do you roll them into Bitcoin and ETH? Right now it's into stable coins. Well, all right, here's what I did on KuCoin. On KuCoin, I rolled my profits into a Bitcoin, what's it called? Oh my goodness. A Bitcoin long, a 2x long, because there's no way we're going to $27,000 or $28,000. So I'm pretty comfortable with that. And I might continue to do that. Have you heard of NFTify? I have not. I never see you mention DAG versus HBAR. I don't know enough about DAG. Yeah, I'm not familiar enough to answer that question. So, hey bro, Uni and Sushi are tied to Litecoin pumps too. At least I think they are. TIED to Litecoin pumps. Okay. Yeah. All right. For those of you on TikTok, I am going to just end the TikTok live stream. Hop on over to YouTube, World War Bitcoin. I am answering questions there for another 10, 15 minutes or so. Shan, thank you. I know you love Bitcoin, but do you think another coin could ever take over Bitcoin's dominance? Sure. Yeah. I could see Ethereum. I could see some random crypto that just explodes on the scene. I don't think that's going to affect Bitcoin in any way. I know a lot of people think that Bitcoin's going to die if that happens. I don't see that. I think Bitcoin's going to continue to do what it does. So Chainlink, HBAR, and Graph will outperform all the rest next bull run. I hope so. I own all of those. So please explain why 4 million Bitcoin are lost. If the 4 million were found after Bitcoin reaches ridiculous highs, how much would that affect the value, trustworthiness? It would not affect the trustworthiness at all. And so, all right, think about Bitcoin. I mean, you could look on the internet and see people selling something like 5,000 Bitcoin for $1 on random garage band exchanges. 5,000 Bitcoin. So imagine, there might be people in this chat. There might be me. I might have Bitcoin that I never knew about on an old hard drive that I threw away 10 years ago. If so, that Bitcoin's lost. I'm not going to make the effort to see. I don't remember ever getting Bitcoin in 2010 or 2011. But there's lots of people who are exactly like that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in this live stream owned a fair amount of Bitcoin and just has no idea. And so you factor that into, 4 million. That means, so one day, one day it might be worth it for somebody to start a company where they search the hard drives of every computer in the dump. And, if they find some Bitcoin, then they're rich, and congrats to them. And then if that happens, sure, the price of Bitcoin will short term go down as people sell that Bitcoin or whatever they do. I just, I don't know. So have you seen MetaHero pump? Any thoughts? It was overdue. So finally, good. I think it has a lot more room to go up. So still super busy at work, or has it cooled down? All right. Thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home NFTs? Makes sense. I don't own any. I'm not going to own any, but that makes sense. So yeah, still super busy at work. Yeah. So December 1st, so November's crazy, and then December 1st to like December 20th is just on another level. So I'm not excited about the next 20 days. Smash that like button. Thank you. HBAR end of the year. I don't know, 40 cents. How about that? Peak bull run month, sometime between January and May. When will we see the beginning of the bear market? Will XRP pump to $5? When will we see the beginning of the bear market? Sometime between January and May, or should I say February and June. Will XRP pump to $5? I believe so. What you thinking about XRP? I'm thinking $8 to $10. Thoughts on Ecomi? I mean, NFTs, man. They're finally doing some things. I have not looked at the Ecomi price in a long time, so I don't know if they're pumping or anything like that. I don't own any. So let's see Ecomi. Yeah, I mean, I would expect it at least to get back to that high right there, but we'll see. It might even go. I could see it going higher than that for sure. So we will see. But I'm bullish on Ecomi. Why is Coin360 not updating? Come on, I need Coin360. What do you think about Santa Coin? Am I still in? I do. I am still in, and I don't plan on selling it. And that might be the worst decision I've ever made, but I'm still in. So, I just think everything will pump at the end, or a large majority of things will pump in the end. And so if Santa does not pump for some reason, then okay, I won't cry too much. And so if you're all in on Santacoin, I would be concerned right now. But yeah, let's see. Do you think Telcoin and SLP are safe to invest? Telcoin, yes. SLP, not as much, but sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I would say Telcoin much more than SLP. Telcoin's top 100. I don't know where SLP is. I don't think it's top 100, but let's see. Yeah, 370. I mean, anything that's top 100, I would label as relatively safe right now. So if we don't end up green for the month of November, is that a bad sign? I don't think so. This is right now. Oh wait, I missed a comment here. Right now, this is very much like September. You know, September closed about $4,000 lower than the open. And so that's exactly where we are right now, about $4,000 lower than the open. So, you know, and you remember what happened in October. Would you get into Anchor still? I saw it pump the other day. Yeah, I would. Yep. Underwhelming November. You think this time is different, or Elon stuff back early this year is just delaying some stuff? I shared an article on my Twitter account on Saturday, and I do think that the Elon, so not only more so what's delayed this market from pumping, I think, based on this article that I read, is not necessarily Elon's news about not accepting Bitcoin payments, but it was the initial news of Tesla buying $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. That is what set us back, because that created a 13-week period of distribution. This was textbook Wyckoff distribution right here. It's exactly what it looks like, the quadruple peak, the third one being the highest. And so that distribution would have never happened, which means that we would have just kind of hung around here and slowly climbed, and then maybe bottomed out in July, and then been primed for a big run up in the fall. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Keep calm and buy Hex. I cannot join you in that recommendation, but I hope it works out well, because I still own some Hex. Is the stock market dipping hard today? Scary for crypto. It's not the stock market as much as it's Jerome Powell's announcement. He didn't even give an announcement. He just said he was pretty cryptic and was saying it's time to end transitory inflation or something like that. Time for transitory inflation to retire. Did I answer Andre? Yeah, I did answer Andre's question. Let's see. Telcoin, 10 to 50 cents or 10 to 20 cents. Thoughts on Copiosa coin? I don't know enough. If I'm up on a few NFTs by 2x on my ETH, do you think I should hold because NFT dumps when ETH pumps? But at the moment, the collection I got his top 3 on OpenSea. With top 3, I don't know. I'm sorry, Shmeeb. I don't want to mislead you. I own an NFT. Well, I own 3 NFTs, and I'm still not sure. I'm still learning this. I just don't know what to do. I mean, the floor rose, and then it dumped, and now it's rising again. And I'm like, what do I do? I don't know. So I don't want to mislead you. I'm sorry. Anchor is an absolute sleeper. I think so. How did the price of Bitcoin drop to 48K in India alone? I'm wondering if it was just one exchange. I did not hear anything about Bitcoin dropping to 48K. Did I buy any more Litecoin today? I did not. I certainly have not sold any Litecoin. So stock question, I bought Drip average at 17. It's 5-ish now. How long do I have to wait? What's Drip? Is that a miner? What's Drip? I don't know. Geo, yeah, I answered that already about Santacoin. Will you sell Santa around Christmas if you see it pump crazy? Yeah, I'll sell all of it around Christmas if I see it pump crazy. Thoughts on Olympus? Don't really know enough, sorry. You call me to the moon, all right. If ETH 2.0 comes out before a year after the ETH peak, what would the low for ETH look like? So I think about Bitcoin's halvings. It takes, in 2016, the halving was in July of 2016. It took a year and a half for Bitcoin to have a blow off top. So if ETH 2.0 comes out, it's going to be the same thing with the tokenomics. It's just going to cause this major supply crunch. And so if that's the case, will it take a year and a half? I mean, it's going to take time after ETH 2.0 comes out for the supply crunch to take into effect. So I think it's going to be pretty normal. And then maybe we'll see a big buy the rumor, sell the news type event with ETH 2.0, or maybe we'll see like just a steady pump. But then there's going to be some times it's like, oh man, ETH 2.0, this was a dud. But then like a year later, or maybe longer than that, then it'll pump. Any crypto security tips, practices? Oh man, I'm pretty loose with that kind of stuff. I just hold my crypto on exchanges. And the big thing that you've got to be careful with that I've looked at recently is, just try to do stuff where you prevent scammers from basically contacting your phone provider and saying, hey, I got a new SIM card. So whatever security measures you can take so that people don't steal your phone, your phone data, whatever it is, and then like have all your logins to stuff, that I'd recommend that. How could a person say hodl if they pull profits? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jimmy. Because for Bitcoin, I say hodl. For other coins, I say pull profits. Thoughts on VSS? Don't know enough. Thoughts on Monkey Ball? I don't know what Monkey Ball is. Launching on Solana? No idea. Opinions on the graph? Not really on my radar. My friend CVO Crypto says it could go to $20 to $25. What's the latest for What's the latest for altcoins to pump? Latest? I don't have a latest. Just let's see Bitcoin cross its all-time high and hold on to it. All right, Mana, Sandbox, those have been going wild lately. I would not recommend. I just think that there's better opportunities elsewhere at this point. So, yeah. Did you see Pablo imitating you on his newest vid? I did. Yep, I did. It was funny. He was like, ha ha ha, so embarrassing. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not embarrassed because my numbers have not changed. So where can I buy small cryptocurrencies which are not famous? KuCoin is probably your best bet. What are the odds of Bitcoin hitting 100K before the end of the year now? I'd say like 20%. Yeah, KuCoin, yep. Thoughts on Neo, Legacy Coin? So the Neo coins like Neo are either going to not make much money at all, or this is your best bet to make insane returns. I just don't know. Like, could Neo do one of these things like it did in 2018, where at the very end it just like whoop goes to the moon? There's a possibility for that, for EOS, for Bitcoin Cash. I'd rather hold on to cryptocurrencies that are more safer bets. So, do you have any bear market vids on mining? I did make a bear market buying guide video on mining. I talked a little bit. I didn't talk a ton about mining. I just talked about what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a helium miner, maybe more than one helium miner. And I'm probably going to buy a Bitcoin miner from Compass Mining. I think it's compassmining.com, but just Google Compass Mining. So, all right. Yeah. Compassmining.io. I might buy one from here. I'm going to do a little bit more research, and they're not cheap, but it's a way for me to write off some taxes in 2022. So let's see. Yeah, see 11,000, 17,000, 12,000, 12,000, 17,000. They have a lot more options right now. 20,000. I thought there was one that was like 9,000. I guess it's not there anymore. All right. I've been seeing a bunch of, I know I'm skipping questions here, but I'm seeing a bunch of negative news everywhere I look, Bloomberg, et cetera. Is there a chance? Don't pay attention. Bloomberg does a very good job of calling bottoms. So thoughts on Santacoin? I've already talked a bunch about Santacoin. I'm sorry. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I sold my entire EOS. I feel it's a zombie. That might be the right move. So Let's see. Thoughts on BitConnect? All right, Xcur or Haka? I'd say Haka. That's a total guess though. I mean, here's another thing that I would say about altcoin season. When we get to alt season, it's everything's a meme coin. It's not based on fundamentals. It's based on what's the next thing that's going to pump. So, all right. Sorry, I missed some stuff here. Yeah, Trias, Haka, and MTV. All right. Oh, Monkey Ball. Man, I missed a lot of stuff here. So I don't know anything about Monkey Ball, but okay, it's supposed to be hot. Thoughts on Algorand and Atom? I like both of them. Algorand $7, Atom $100. I can unstake about 20K of my Crow in 10 days. Should I stake 4K and buy Litecoin with the rest? Why not? Why not unstake all of it and then restake it at 2% at least? You know, you can buy some Litecoin, sure. Yeah, Helium Miner's taking forever to arrive. Yeah. Meta Heroes Everdome. I don't know anything about Meta Heroes Everdome. All right, I'm going to be done for today. Let me answer thoughts on Floki. Not really pay attention to it. Sorry about that. So when are you expecting alt peaks? I'm going to say a month after Bitcoin. I just don't know. VVS, don't know anything about VVS. All right, that is it for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will be back tomorrow if I'm alive. Meme coin hype is not done. All right. See ya.